Hello, Kentucky friends. Yes, it has been announced that Kentucky is interested in an international point guard, and there is another recruit that I will talk about later. The Wildcats are busy recruiting. Take advantage and subscribe to the channel to receive more news. Kentucky basketball seems to be looking at the international market again, looking to strengthen the roster with global talent. After the experience with Croatian Zvonimir Ivičić, the Wildcats are now monitoring Israeli point guard or Ashkenazi. This move shows that coach Mark Pope and his coaching staff are determined to explore all possibilities to keep Kentucky at the top of the national discussions. Ashkenazi, just 21 years old, brings with him 3 years of experience in Israeli professional basketball, playing for Hapoel Eilat. And could he come to Kentucky now? Let's take a look. While his average stats of 4.2 points, 3.4 rebounds and 1.2 assists per game may not seem impressive at first glance, it's important to note that he's still developing and has been playing against more experienced opponents in the competitive European scene. That kind of experience is rarely found in college-level players in the United States, which makes him an intriguing addition to Kentucky's roster. Ashkenazi's decision to cross the Atlantic to play in the NCAA is still up in the air. He's being eyed not only by Kentucky, but also by reputable programs like Ohio State and Auburn. That puts the Wildcats in a tight race for his talent, but the program's recent history with Ivičić offers a valuable lesson. Attracting international talent takes patience and strategy, especially when it comes to NCAA eligibility. It's worth noting that Ivičić, who was initially a recruiting success and quickly won over fans, ended in a bittersweet ending when he transferred to Arkansas. That episode highlighted the bureaucratic and adjustment challenges that often accompany international players in the NCAA. Despite this, the continued interest in Ashkenazi suggests that Kentucky believes in the potential of these players to make a significant impact on the game. Mark Pope, known for his ability to develop players and adapt his system to diverse talents, could be the ideal coach to help Ashkenazi adjust his style to the pace of the NCAA. The Kentucky program has proven to be a fertile ground for emerging athletes, and Ashkenazi could benefit immensely from joining a group of players who share the same goal of excelling in both the college and professional arenas. BBN believes that this potential addition to the roster is cause for optimism. The pursuit of Ashkenazi reaffirms that Kentucky remains committed to reinventing itself and expanding its horizons, whether it's recruiting domestically or internationally. Fans are now eagerly awaiting the next chapters of this negotiation, hoping that the Israeli point guard will choose Lexington as his next destination and reinforce the Wildcats' tradition of excellence. And there's more. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel first. Kentucky continues to make progress in building its college basketball future, and Anthony Thompson, one of the most promising guards in the 2026 class, is clearly on the radar of Mark Pope and his coaching staff. After his visit to Big Blue Madness in October, Thompson confirmed that he will return to Lexington to watch the SEC opener against Florida on Saturday, January 4th. Thompson, from Western Reserve in Lebanon, Ohio, has already earned 4-star status and is recognized for his versatility on the court. His presence at Big Blue Madness left a strong impression, not only due to the warm reception from the fan base, but also due to the impact of Kentucky's basketball infrastructure and culture. The atmosphere at Big Blue Madness was really energetic, and the fan base has a lot of pride, Thompson told KSR Plus after his first visit. That enthusiasm certainly helps Kentucky stand out in a highly competitive recruiting race. Thompson's return to campus is not just a formality, but a sign that the Wildcats are well-positioned in their bid to land the young guard. This visit will allow him to experience what an SEC game is like at the historic Rupp Arena, an environment that can be decisive in the selection of a recruit. Additionally, the Kentucky coaching staff will have another opportunity to reinforce their vision for the future and how Thompson can fit into that project. With impressive offensive skills and an above-average basketball IQ, Thompson has the type of profile that aligns perfectly with Mark Pope's approach. Kentucky has historically been a destination for talent-seeking elite development and national exposure, and Coach Pope has already demonstrated his ability to mold versatile players into NCAA stars and NBA draft prospects. This upcoming visit will be against Florida, a team that traditionally poses many challenges in the SEC, showing off the program's competitiveness and the energy in the stands in such a significant matchup could be the difference that solidifies Kentucky as the ideal destination for Thompson. Additionally, it will be a chance for the Wildcats fan base to once again showcase what makes the program unique. While it's still early in the 2026 recruiting cycle, Kentucky is already investing heavily in ensuring Thompson sees the program as the right fit. The fact that Thompson will soon be in Lexington is a reflection of the coaching staff's consistent work and the continued impact of the Wildcats tradition. Man, Pope's recruitment has been amazing. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments.